Vocês acabaram de lançar o CD aqui no Brasil, mas vocês estão na estrada há bastante tempo. Vocês já gravaram algumas músicas para o próximo CD. Eu queria saber como está sendo esse novo desafio. Geralmente é muito mais difícil se firmar do que lançar um álbum. Então, eu quero saber como está sendo esse processo de gravar um segundo álbum.
Yeah, we find ourselves in the very fortunate position of having been on the road for about 2 years straight. So it's pretty surreal all around. You know, that leads to challenges with, you know, finding time to be creative and making demos. But luckily we're all losers and just do music. So we've been able to find the time to do that. Yeah, the new CD, we're really excited to be able to get into the studio and start finally putting some of these ideas and, you know, breathing some life into them.
Can you expect for this year? Next year?
We didn't put a time on it. We really want to give it the time it deserves and wait until we can stand behind it and be totally proud of it.
Ainda sobre o CD novo, vocês fizeram uma parceria recentemente com o Kendrick Lamar para Radioactive. Sobre o CD novo, vocês têm alguma ideia se vocês vão fazer algum tipo de parceria, alguma coisa assim, tem alguma coisa planejada?
Yeah, working with Kendrick was absolutely amazing. He's a very authentic voice in rap music, and it was really cool to work with him because we were really on the same page from the very beginning. We wanted the same kind of performance. We wanted something raw, something exciting, and a little bit dangerous, maybe even. As far as collaborations for the future, I don't know. Maybe if Neil Young or Paul Simon knocked on our door, we would probably say yes. But I think we have a lot of growing up to do and finding out who we are as a band, just us four. So bringing anyone else in might make things too complicated.
Eu queria saber de vocês como que vocês acham que vai soar o novo álbum de vocês. Se o estilo musical vai ter alguma mudança em relação ao primeiro álbum, se vocês acham que vocês vão ter uma liberdade maior de construir algo diferente e mais assim proporcional ao que a banda realmente é no sentido de vocês.
You know, if you go back and look at the history of the music that we put out, starting with the EPs that we released before this album, you'll see that there's a growth, you know, between each album. We're not a band that tries to just do one thing and do that all the time. We really like to experiment and, you know, allow ourselves to be inspired by any experience we have. And after this 2 years of touring the world and playing music and getting to share stages with so many really amazing performers, there's been a lot of inspiration coming in. So I'm sure that there will be some different stuff on the next album than what you've heard of us before. But you know, we're still at our core the rock band Imagine Dragons. You know, there'll still be that sound to it too. So you know, I don't think we exactly know what it will sound like, but we're pretty excited about it.
Yeah, and I'm still a firm believer that at the end of the day, you cannot help but sound like yourself, no matter how hard you try.
Eu queria saber se ele ficou de fato emocionado com o público do Rio, se ele esperava aquilo tudo.
Yeah, I mean, the reason that I got into music was because I feel like it's the greatest way to communicate with people. Even if you don't know each other, or you're separated by culture, or separated through religion or politics, music connects and kind of withstands all of that. And I do think last night was a bit of an emotional show for us, for those who were there. One, because we've wanted to come to Brazil for a long time. Like I said, my father had spoke to me about Brazil since I was young. I did a report on Brazil when I was 8 years old. And the people here are just, I mean, I'm sure you guys know this already, but it's one of the greatest audiences to perform for in the world. They're so receptive, and there's so much energy, it's very overwhelming. But it's wonderful, you know, to come to a new place for your first time and feel like you're at home, and all these people singing every word. I mean, we're still, even though we've been a band for 5 years, this is new to us. It hasn't always been like that. So it is. It's a very incredible, overwhelming, kind of emotional thing.
You're doing a great job.
Eu queria saber qual música do álbum melhor representa o Imagine Dragons.
You tell me.
Você tem que dizer.
depends on the day.
Yeah.
It depends on the day.
I think that we're a band that kind of, you know, treads in so many different territories as far as what kind of music we make. I don't think that there's really any one song that you can pick that defines everything that is Imagine Dragons. I think that, you know, within the album Night Visions, listening to it, you can get a good picture of who we are. Better yet, seeing our live show, I think that's the best representation of what we are as a band. But I don't think that there's any one song that can really define us. And, you know, we're, you know, potentially going to redefine that with the next album. So who knows? You'll have a whole bunch of trouble trying to define us.
Okay, thank you.
Obrigada.
Obrigado.
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 See? For the ladies.
No.